Hello, and welcome back to Reptile House. As you can see, I didn't shave today because I cut my lip yesterday. Shaving. Never again. I'll never do it again. No, but for real. I'm back just to talk about actually something serious today, something very important. Okay? Well, that one thing is Reptile House Fest. It's like a music and arts festival, you know what I'm saying? You do. Well, for those of you who are familiar with our man Dave Tipper, aka the man, the myth, the legend, he did something along the lines of, music and arts festival with other artists, and everybody joins together and has a happy big family, and they travel around, they do festivals, and they do all kinds of stuff together. Okay, and I'm talking DJs, visual artists, live painters, blah de blah, all the good stuff. Okay, now me, I do a lot of visual art. I make terrible music, but I do a lot of visual art. I am always looking for homies that do things that I cannot do, as well as homies that can also do visual art and things like that. So this will be a long process, I think, trying to get this whole fest put together. And I think the best way to start is to kind of just put this out there, put my feelers out there, and see if anybody else would be interested in making this happen with your boy. Now, I've never held a festival. Hell, I barely had any events to my own, so I think we start small as kind of like a proof of concept. We have no venues, we have no permits, we have nothing except ourselves and our creativity. I personally think that if we can amass enough people with the same goal and same vision, we could do this whole thing. We could do whatever we want. Now, I might be naive in thinking this because I haven't done anything. I vended at one music festival and I left early. It was a very stressful time in my life. I left after the first day. But I wasn't set up. I didn't have any stuff. I just kind of did it. Bull rushed it, if you will. Nowadays, I want to do it right. And I do want to attend some festivals and do some things like that. But I would really like to have my own and include all of the wonderful artists out there, everybody that's been supporting the page, everybody that's on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and LinkedIn and MySpace and what have you. If we could all come together and make this thing happen, we can all eat. I'm not greedy. I don't want it all for myself. I want it for us, for all of us, okay? So I'm putting this video out today as a kind of manifestation, an anchor into the universe, an anchor into our future. With your help, and me benefiting from your help, I don't think we stand a chance at failure. There might be some bumps, there might be some speed bumps along the way, but I don't think there's a chance for failure. So what do we do? I'd say if you made it this far, like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment and tell me what you got to offer. I'd love to have anybody that wants to be a part of this jump on in and benefit with us. So if you do visual art, if you're a DJ, if you play guitar, if you play bongos or play even like, like playing with the spoons, you know what I'm saying? Those of you who know, you know. Anybody who does anything creatively, let's come together. Let's build something different. Let's go the other way instead of this way to hyper-consumerism. We need community. We need togetherness. We need love. And we need prosperity. You don't get that fourth one. You don't get that prosperity without community coming first. Online, we all like to think, oh, we have all these little pockets of community here and there, but we're not out there together. We're not doing it together. So I say we use our online platforms, merge them up, and let me see what we can figure out. Because I have a couple ideas on how to start this whole thing. I think iteration 1 of Reptile House Fest, whatever that ends up being called, will be a music and arts festival, very, very small. I'm talking no permits, no nothing. Probably on a little piece of land locally. So if you're lucky enough to be anywhere close to Reptile House, If you know where I'm at, don't dox me. Yeah, if you're lucky enough, you might be able to attend. The next step from there would be to amass more like-minded people and kind of grow it. Maybe we might need a permit one day, you know? To start, I think it's going to be more of a tight-knit community building. We'll do it year after year once we get rolling, and we'll see the trajectory, right? It's all about the arts and forging tribes of like-minded people who have the same goals and want the same out of life. Not just to amass wealth and become this cog in the wheel of the current system. No. There's other ways of living. There's other ways of being and taking care of each other. And sometimes that doesn't rely on money, but for now, we need people to come together and work hard together, not necessarily just get a bunch of money. So I've seen festivals start very small, grow very large, sell out, and become pits. Become not even like a pit, but become shells of their former self. You know? What started out as a tight-knit community, growing, loving the game and loving the music, turns into some hyper-inflated, hyper-expensive ritual experience of hyper-consumerism. And listen, I like to consume as much as the next guy. I do consume some things, but I think there's a more holistic way to do this. And of course, we already know small grassroots festivals, smaller festivals are always preferred. If you've ever been to a festival, you know what I'm talking about. But I want to do it for us. I don't want to do it for me. I want to do it for us because I think we deserve it. We need an outlet and we need a platform. So I'm putting it out there, shooting my shot out into the world. I don't know what will come of this, but I do know that we have a lot of fun stuff coming up. We've got a lot planned, and we're just getting started. So thank you very much. If any of this resonates with you, again, and you made it this far into the video, like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on this. What could we add to this to make this better? Let's start putting it into the collective mind. Instead of waiting for something to happen, what we're going to do is we are going to make this happen. And the first step is talking, thinking, projecting, and putting it out there. Okay? So, I don't know if I've told you this before, but you are very important, you matter, and you have a lot to offer the world. Even if it's not creatively or artistically, you have a lot to offer the world. And I personally believe that each and every human has a choice. And you have the choice to choose love and togetherness and working together, you know the whole thing. Or you can go demon mode and you could try to just hate on people and jump into their streams and jump into their chats and like tear them down and be nasty. No, we got enough of that in the world. Do you want to be a part of the nasty? Or do you want to just be a human again who, you know, we've been misguided. We've been taught to hate. We've been taught to distrust. And sometimes that distrust is valid, but a lot of the times it's pointed at the wrong human and not the thing it should be pointed at. You know what I'm saying? So, again, another rambling, but ReptileHouse Music and Arts Fest, let's start putting it out there. I've been putting it out into the airwaves for years now. It's been at least 10 years in the making. I have done nothing to chase it, aside from just focusing on my own art. But I guess that's the least I could do is at least start locking in alone. I'll lock in. If I'm not going to lock in, how could I expect anybody else to? So I'm locked in now. If you want to lock in too, go ahead and hit that subscribe and tell me what's up. Let's collab on something. Let's make something happen. I think with all of us working together, we can make the world a much better place. And keep in mind, the only reason I keep looking around is because I'm watching the front desk, making a video for you. And if somebody walks in, I'm going to shut the video off. But I still make time, even when I don't have time. ReptileHouse loves you. Just remember, ReptileHouse will always give you blessing. Just ask. I can send it from anywhere in the world. You are one of the most important people in this plane of existence. I was going to say planet, but we don't even know what this is. You are important, you matter, and you can make the difference. Just don't forget it. I love you so much. Bye-bye.